Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's your friend Tim, aka Geno 8-Bit, coming at you with the first episode, the first video of Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft, here on 8-Bit Plays. Today is a very special day for the 8-Bit Plays channel. It signals the first episode, or I guess the first video of Hearthstone to ever go up on 8-Bit Plays. I'm hoping to play this for a long time. This game is super addicting. I just started playing it like yesterday, the 8th of February, as to when I'm recording this, and I realized that I'm like a year late and I have a huge learning curve to get over, I guess, or go around, but I'm excited. I've been playing this game. I unlocked all the heroes before starting this recording up, and I guess the first thing to do as of right now, I guess I can open this pack up. This is my first time ever doing this. I've never done this before, so hopefully we get something cool from this. Now, oh, that's a rare, isn't it? These are normal. Let's open the rare one up last. I think that's the normal thing we do. All classes cost 1 less per attack of your weapon. Dread Corsair, Venture Co Mercenary. 3 more, what? 2 damage. Oh, is a rogue card. I haven't got one of those yet. Warrior card. No mage card, which is a little bit disappointing. Hopefully this one will be a mage card. Let's do it. Warrior. Well, it is what it is. But today, the first quote-unquote episode, I guess you could say, isn't really going to be me battling. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter video. If you don't know what Magic the Gathering... I almost said Magic the Gathering. I've played Magic the Gathering. I used to play it a lot when I was younger, but I don't play it anymore. I've kind of moved on to actual video gaming, so I don't play that too much anymore. But today, I'm really going to be showing you guys my my deck that I'm going to be using for the next few videos. It's the starter Mage deck. It's a very common deck among new players, apparently. Obviously, I don't know much about the game. I am familiar with the trading card game like scene, and I know a little bit about it. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine to do trading card games, such as Yu-Gi-Oh! And of course the aforementioned Magic the Gathering, which is much more complicated than Hearthstone, but it is what it is. I'm excited to be doing this, and I'm glad I can finally record myself doing this. I've been having some problems recording, but obviously let's start off with the basic here. Arcane Missiles, very basic card here. Let me hover over it correctly. Very basic card here, deals 3 damage randomly split among enemy characters. Again, if you don't know anything about this game, it's going to be somewhat unfamiliar to you. It's kind of a battle card game. If you're familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! And with Magic the Gathering, obviously, you do know a little bit about what this game is. It's very similar to those games. Obviously, it has gained a lot of inspiration from those games, those trading card games. So I'm excited to be doing this, essentially. Arcane Missiles, very easy, 1 card. I don't usually pop it on the first go, just because I like to hit some minions with it. So I usually end my turn if I get this first. Frostbolt deals 3 damage to a character and freeze it. This is a starter Mage deck. I found this on I forgot the YouTuber that I found this off of, but I'll be sure to link the video in the description below if you want to try this starter deck out yourselves. These cards are completely beginner cards. You don't have to do much to pretty much have these, other than the Water Elemental and the Flame Strike, which you do have to reach level 10 with your Mage. Yeah, so you have to reach level 10 with your Mage to unlock the Water Elemental and Flame Strike. But other than that, these are all of the basic cards that the game gives you when you start playing. So it's easy to hop in here. I obviously played through a lot of the practice mode, obviously to unlock all of the characters, which I will showcase later on, possibly in this video. But Arcane Missiles, Frostbolt, Acidic Swamp Ooze. This is a card which allows you to destroy your opponent's weapon. Obviously, you guys can read. I don't have a huge need in explaining what each of these cards do individually, but I think this is a great card, especially if you're going against a warrior. I don't recommend popping this on like as soon as you can, especially if you get it on the first turn and you have the coin. I don't recommend popping this on the first turn. I recommend waiting for a turn for him to draw a weapon and then popping this, obviously, to destroy it automatically. Cobalt Geomancer, I really like popping this card in the mid game. Allows me to boost up the efficacy of a fireball or even an arcane missile. It boosts it up to 4. Frostbolt boosts it up to 4 as well. So yeah, that's a really good card. I like that card a lot. Novice Engineer. I know a Novice Engineer got nerfed recently. So this card isn't as powerful as it was before. It is still pretty decent. Again, I think I just want to point out here, I'm a super big noob to I keep trying to say Magic the Gathering, to Hearthstone. I don't know much about the game, but I am familiar with trading card games in a sense that I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering when I was younger. And I did know the actual rules to Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering. I didn't just like have the cards to collect them. I did know somewhat about the metagame. Arcane Intellect, draw 2 cards. Pretty decent card if you're struggling, if you have like really high mana reaching cards at the beginning of a game. I think it's nice to pop this as soon as you can if you have like a Water Elemental, a Boulder Fist Ogre, and like a Flame Strike at the beginning. So it's good to pop, where is it, Arcane Intellect at the beginning here if you are in need of some more cards. Shattered Sun Cleric gives a friendly minion 1/1. Pretty basic, allows you to boost up a card like the Children Yeti or the Ogre Magi. These are my 2 tanky cards here in the middle here. I use this to boost up my attack a little bit higher in the mid game. With this deck, I've noticed like what I've been playing it with. This deck really shines in kind of the mid game, to late game, and I really do a lot of my damage in the mid game once I can start stacking up cards to go my way. Fireball, obviously, very basic card. Deals 6 damage, self-explanatory. This card is used a lot, I believe, in competitive, just because of how low the mana cost is for it, as well as how high the damage is in comparison. Polymorph, usually I've been watching a lot of gameplay of this, and I've seen a lot of players only have like 1 polymorph card if they do go with this type of build. I have 2 just because it's a starter deck, and I have 2 pretty much of everything. Again, if you want to see the video where I kind of learn how to build this deck, I'll link it down in the description below. I forgot the creator of that video's name. I apologize for that. I just found him. He's a kind of new YouTuber to me. He has like some 20,000 subscribers, not a huge number, but he definitely has some great information. For beginner, I keep saying Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone players. Children Yeti, again, Ogre Magi, again, my 2 tanky cards here. Really great stats on these, 4 damage, 4 health, and then 4 damage, 5 health. 2 really beefy cards, especially if you throw down like a Shattered Sun Cleric with that, and then you maybe pop Cobalt Geomancer and then like a Fireball after. I don't know. That's kind of a combo that you can go with. I can never pronounce this card, Senjin Shieldmaster. A good taunt, solid taunt. One thing I noticed that I am kind of annoyed about with this deck is the fact that I only have this 1 taunt, I think. I'm pretty sure that's my only taunt. I like having a good set of taunts because of their health stat is so high, and I like having like kind of a shield for my other cards. So I like having another taunt. So I might change this up as we go, but I completely copied this deck off another YouTuber. So yeah, that's what that is. It's my taunt, basic taunt. Water Elemental, again, you can't use this card until you've got into level 10 with your Mage. That's a little bit annoying. I think what I used instead of the Water Elemental was, yeah, it's the last 2 cards there. The card that I used, why can I not turn page? What? Okay, whatever. Let me find out here. I think I used the Razorfen Hunter in exchange for the Water Elemental, simply because of the fact that I kind of liked having the 1/1 Boar, because it just adds another card onto the field that the enemy character has to fight against. These are my new cards. I haven't looked at them yet. Stormwind Knight, I think, is a pretty good card as well. I think I might have exchanged Water Elemental for that instead. I don't remember. And then Boulder Fist Ogre, again, another super tanky card. I don't use this as much as I do the Children Yeti and the Ogre Magi, simply because of the fact that it costs so much mana and it's more of a late game character, but usually what I do is I pop the Boulder Fist Ogre. Can I like get that off there? That's annoying me. I pop the Boulder Fist Ogre, and then I throw out the Shattered Sun Cleric to give it a 1/1, the +1/1, and then it's just seriously a tank. Unless they have like a polymorph or something, you can really do some serious damage with this. Unless there's a card that completely destroys it if it's damaged, something like that. I don't really know much about the efficacy of using that in the super late game, or even earlier game. As soon as you get it, pretty much is what I'm trying to say here. I don't know how good it is to use that. I don't remember the word I was trying to use there. And then Flame Strike, obviously a very often used card. Deal 4 damage to all enemy minions. This card essentially allows you to wipe the floor with entire sections of the board. It allows you to pretty much wipe the board if you so desire. If you can get like a 1-2 combo with this, like drop the Flame Strike and take out 2 cards, or 1-3 combo, or even a 1-4 combo, this card is obviously very clutch in certain situations and allows you to maybe do a little bit more with your Boulder Fist Ogre, Ogre Magi, or Children Yeti. And that's about it. That's my starter mage deck. This is not my deck. If you want to see where I got this deck, drop in the comment section down below and you can easily see where I got that. But that's about it for this video, guys. I know this is kind of a little bit of a more boring video, kind of a more formal video. I'm excited to keep playing this. Hopefully by the time you guys see this, I'll have an actual gameplay video of me playing in the play area coming soon here. I'm super excited to be playing this game. And yeah, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoy the content you see, leave a like and subscribe. Definitely lets me know you guys like the content, and stay tuned for the actual gameplay and actually seeing what this game is and actually experiencing what exactly Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft is. And until next time, and until that desired time, thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.